In the previous lesson, we had learned that Robinson Crusoe saved a man from the savages. Now we will see more about the man and what all happened after that. Crusoe named the man Friday. Now he called him Friday to mark the day he was saved. Okay, since he was saved on Friday, he named him Friday. Friday was a handsome fellow. He was perfectly made with straight, long limbs. Okay, he was very tall, but not too large. He was on a slimmer side. He was tall and well shaped, and he was about 26 years old. He taught him simple words like master, yes, and no. So Robinson Crusoe taught Friday how to talk. Okay, remember, he always longed for a friend. He had been in the island alone for so many years, and meeting this man, he was excited. He was very happy. So he taught him how to communicate, how to talk. Crusoe even gave him some clothes to cover himself. One day, Crusoe and Friday went up to the hill. Okay, they would regularly go to the hill to hunt. If not hunting, it would be to see if there are any sheep passing by. So one particular day, they went up to the hill and was shocked to see the whole place with human remains. Okay, the savages had come again and had left human remains there. Maybe bones and flesh, okay? Now Friday thanks Crusoe again for saving his life as he was supposed to be the fourth victim. So through gestures or sign language, Friday told Crusoe how he was caught. Okay, he told Crusoe that he was caught because he supported the old king. So whoever supported the old king was caught and was eaten. Robinson Crusoe also made a little hut for Friday. Now, why did he make a separate hut for Friday? Why do you think so? They could have lived together. Now, the reason is at first Crusoe was not sure whether to trust this man or not. At first, he was not sure, alright? But as they spent more time together, he says, I quote, for never man had a more faithful, loving, sincere servant than Friday was to me. This was told by Robinson Crusoe. So he was now assured that Friday would not betray him. So Crusoe treated him like a very good friend. He was taught how to speak, and Crusoe says that Friday was a quick learner and he turned out to be a good scholar who was diligent and so happy when he could but understand me or make me understand him. He was so happy that he finally had someone to talk to. Apart from teaching Friday how to speak in English, Crusoe also taught him how to use the gun, how to make bread, and also farming, as they now needed more food. Okay, now Robinson Crusoe is not alone. He has Friday with him. So, they needed more food. So, he even taught Crusoe how to farm. He was also given Bible classes. Robinson Crusoe would teach him about God, would teach him things from the Bible. But one day, Friday asked him a question that Crusoe had no answer. Now, what was the question? Friday asked Crusoe, if God is so strong, why don't he kill the devil so he will not be able to do any more wicked things? Now, hearing this, Crusoe could not give him the right answer. So he simply said, I think God was giving the devil a chance to change so he can be forgiven. 3 years after Friday stayed with Crusoe in the island, Friday saw his village across the sea. He was looking around and suddenly he could see a small village across the sea, and he knew for sure that it was his village. So he shouted with excitement and told Crusoe about it. He even invited Crusoe to come with him to his homeland. At first, Crusoe was not willing to go with him. Now, why do you think he was not willing to go at first? The reason is that he was afraid Friday would hand him over to the cannibals once they reached there. But finally, he agreed to go with him because he knew that Friday had changed and that he could trust him with his life. So both men decided to plan for the trip by making boats that would be strong enough to take them. But just as they were getting ready, they saw 6 canoes coming to the island with about 21 savages and 3 prisoners who had come to have another picnic. Okay, these savages had brought along with them how many prisoners? 3 prisoners. They had brought them to be eaten again. So Crusoe and Friday ran towards the spot, but sadly one white man had been killed and the savages were enjoying his flesh. Another man had been sent to be killed too. But before he could be slaughtered, Crusoe and Friday fired upon the savages and killed 17 of them on the spot. 4 other savages ran away, and Crusoe and Friday gave them a chase. Okay, they chased after them. They jumped into the canoe of the savages and found another man almost dead. They freed the man immediately, and to their surprise, the man was Friday's father. So Friday gave his father and a Spaniard man some food and raisins and revived them. Crusoe had done a wonderful job during his stay at the island. He did not only save Friday, but also Friday's father and the Spaniard. Had it not been for Crusoe, what do you think would happen to these men? They would all have been killed and eaten by the savages. Okay, so this is where the chapter ends. In the next part, we will see chapter 22 to 27.